Yeah, I'm really proud, and I'm proud of these guys all the time anyway. We've had some really tough losses this year, and this was another one. But they could have folded tonight too, and so it feels like just the last 6 games kind of, or especially 5 and then Utah, we kind of felt it, it gets discouraging, not being rewarded on the scoreboard. And tonight I felt like we kind of carried that baggage into this game, doubting ourselves a little bit, which is a really hard thing to overcome. A scoreboard should never determine how you feel about yourself or how you play, but sometimes it's hard to get over that, and so I thought we missed shots tonight, So this team will never quit. That's not who they are. They just battle like crazy, and they did that again tonight. So I'm super proud of them, and I'm, want to give Washington State all kinds of credit for coming in and playing a good game and then hitting the big shot. Galdera, she loves that moment. She wants the ball down the stretch, and, she hit just an unbelievable shot to win this game.
How did you keep the team motivated after such poor shooting first half?
Well, one of the things we talked about at halftime is we're getting great looks. The ball's just not going in. I thought they executed pretty well. I thought we could have moved the ball a little crisper, a little quicker. I thought we could have seen the floor a little bit sooner, which makes it look a little bit more open. But, we got post looks, we got layup looks, we got open threes in the first half. The ball just didn't fall for us, for whatever reason. And so that should always give you hope. I thought we were executing well enough to not only be in the game but be ahead, when we were behind. And so that was the number one thing. So just keep doing what you're doing, adjust defensively. We felt like if we could make a little run at them, maybe some of those shots that they were hitting wouldn't go down, and we could get back in this thing.
Jamie, Deven, what was that like? You struggled for the whole game, and in the last couple of minutes, just get some turnovers, get some shots. What was the feeling like having struggled so much, and then kind of finding some success to carry on?
Well, shots aren't going to fall every game, and you just got to keep playing with your heart. And that's one thing somebody can't take from you night in and night out is your heart, and keep playing. And I thought we fought down the stretch and had a chance to stay in this game. But yeah.
How's your head feeling?
Pretty good.
Deven, Coach mentioned just the mentality of the team and never giving up, and you had a couple big offensive rebounds and putbacks there coming down the stretch. Can you just talk about what was going through your mind as you were crashing the boards on those plays?
I think it was just that we need every possession and we need to get every ball as ours to get back in the game. So it's just every ball that we can get will help us get back closer and closer.
And Jamie, you kind of already mentioned it, but on a night maybe that you're not having a greater shooting night, to have the 4 steals and to have all the rebounds, and to kind of do the other little things, is that something maybe you pride yourselves on, pride your game on?
Yeah, definitely. And I don't think not only me, but like our whole team, we tried to just scrap and stay in the game however possible, I guess.
So it looked like you guys had a pretty good play there. Did they tip the ball in the last one?
The very last one?
Yeah,
they made a good play on that. They tipped it. They stayed with Molly, stayed with Jamie, and so good play by them.
Do you see any momentum you can take from that last 5 minutes of this game? I know you said kind of that mental grind during this losing streak, but you played well.
I think there's a lot of good things, and not just tonight. We looked at our Utah game where, that was our most decisive loss, I think, of the year, maybe. And you look at the scoreboard, it doesn't tell the story. We actually executed pretty well. The ball just didn't go down for us, and they executed great. Our D wasn't as good as we would have liked it, but there were even good things to take from that game, So, you look back over the last month, we had 2 games that, we absolutely could have won in Washington. We came home and battled, as hard as we could against Cal and Stanford. Played Stanford as close as we've ever played them here, since I've been here. Then we go to Colorado, and get down. It's a tough place to play, and a good team. Battle that team, and 7 points with a couple minutes to go. Then Utah gets the best of us, but there's not a whole lot to hang our head down about. I think this team should be confident. They should be looking at their successes. I certainly am. I feel like we're getting better. And we got a lot of basketball left to play, so there's no hanging their head about tonight's game. It's disappointing the ball didn't go down for us better than it did, but we'll be ready to go Monday night, and we got another tough game against another good team, and, you know, that's life in this conference, you know. So this team just needs to keep believing, and, you know, they'll get a break before too long.
Is this one of the more painful losses of the season?
No, this was, I was really happy that we got back in it, you know, but this wasn't, you know, we've had better performances than tonight. You know, the 2 Washington games up there were 2 of the more painful losses I've experienced as a coach. You know, games we've had won and, you know, just got stolen at the end, you know, and so, no, they all suck, I can tell you that. I've never been a part of a loss that didn't suck. And so this one sucks, you know, but I feel fortunate that we were in it, you know, the way we shot it.
Having lost such a close one the first time you two played, was there any sort of like vengeance on your mind going into it?
I don't think you look at it that way. I mean, if you don't have vengeance every night, you're not a competitor, you know. And so, don't matter who you play or where and when, it doesn't matter. It's a game, you know. And let's go, you know. And so this team, I think, does that. They think that way. These 2 sitting next to me are Warriors. They don't care who they're playing against. They want to win, you know. And so, no, I don't think the first game had anything to do with it.
That's good.
Okay. Thanks, you guys.